Hello, how are you? My name is Matthew. You are in the moment, and it has been a moment. 11:30, late night on a Tuesday night, this 10th day of March. Just in here real quick, just like literally three or four things to talk about. I can't imagine being in here more than 15 minutes, 10 minutes tops. I just want to let you know, listen, I know that there is a lot going on in the province right now. I was born and raised in New Brunswick. I'm a maritimer. I wasn't born and raised here in Nova Scotia. I've only been in this province for like 4.5 years. But I just want to give a big shout out to everyone who's been showing up at the protest at Province House. Three protests over the last couple of weeks. The government is, making some changes. I'm watching, and I'm not going to get political. I'm going to stay in my lane. But if you really want to get, and again, I just want to say congratulations to everyone who's making change out there. Everyone who's showing up at the protest, all the organizers. Just hats off to you. Job well done. Still more work to be done. But if you want to know what's happening right now, and it's a shame that not enough people watch this. I have been watching legislative television on YouTube for the entire time that I've been here in this province, mostly because the work that I do allows me to be in front of a computer. So if you want to stay in the know, if you want to know what MLA is still fighting for you, watch legislative television. Independent Becky Durham is on the floor right now. She has been speaking for quite some time. So the budget hasn't passed. So write your MLAs, watch legislative television to stay in the know. And maybe because of all of this, you find yourself that you have to just unplug from everything. And I know that is becoming more increasingly difficult, especially with the technology. You just have the world literally in your hand. But I've spoken to quite a few people within the last week, some coworkers, and people are just like, I just simply need to unplug from social media. There's just so much tension here in this province. There's so much tension here in the country south of us. Just on a global scale, everything just seems to be a little bit unhinged. So I just want to make sure my microphone's good here. If you want to just escape that and go to a place where you can just feel good about other people and just watch the accomplishments of others who are currently representing one of the best countries on the planet, say what you want, but I would suggest that you just take some time out of your day. You have until Sunday to watch the Paralympic Winter Games from Milano Cortina, Italy. Canada is represented. Shout out to Natalie Wilkie picking up 3 medals. Currently, as of this show, we have 1 gold, 3 silver, and 4 bronze. 1 gold, 3 silver, 4 bronze. So the Canadian Paralympic hockey team, just please, the curling and the hockey, if you do anything, if you watch anything live on television within the next few days, CBC Gem, Paralympics from Italy, you are just it will blow your mind what you are seeing. I just watched Canada had their third game. Canada and the Paralympic men's hockey team went 3-0 in the preliminary round. They beat Japan, I think yesterday, like 11-0. But to watch, and it doesn't matter, Team Canada just seems to be playing at a different level. But every athlete on the ice, just so much respect. The puck handling, the upper body strength, just incredible stories. So unplug from the unhinged world that is just in your face 24/7. Find a quiet place and get yourself your favorite drink, whether it's a coffee or your favorite wobbly pop, whatever it is. Watch the Olympics. you have until Sunday to cheer on Canada, your favorite athletes. It's just amazing, amazing stuff. So, as of this show this evening here, approaching midnight on a late Tuesday night, the Legislative Assembly, the House, is still in session. Becky is still speaking. Just again, legislative television. If you want to know what's happening right here in your province, if you want to know if your MLA is representing you, you can see it in real time. You can see it in real time. Quickly want to talk about my radio program, Truth from the Booth. There is a brand new show happening this Sunday, coming up on Friday. I put a post out last week, just putting an invite out to a couple of organizations, hoping that they might reach out to me and we can communicate, have a chat, and have them up on my show. I went 1 for 2, which is nice. The other organization, the Posse Project, just extremely busy. I completely get that. But I did make a connection with Alisha Whitlock, the Executive Director of the Village Summerside, Prince Edward Island. We're going to have a conversation on Friday morning, and you'll hear that conversation in its entirety on Sunday. So a brand new episode of Truth from the Booth on Folked Up Radio. And I'm hoping this week, Mitch Bigger, who is the station manager at Folked Up Radio in Perth, Andover, New Brunswick, will be sending me some swag. So I'm looking forward to that. And before I forget, I just want to send my thoughts to the residents of Miramichi, of the Chatham area in New Brunswick. Notorious serial killer Alan Legier. Alan Legier died yesterday in prison. Google it. I just was reading. I know some people who are in the Miramichi area, and they were putting some post up about how the people of Miramichi tonight could rest easy. So as of last night, the monster that people in Miramichi know as Alan Legier is dead. So that's kind of breaking news. I remember when Alan Legier was terrorizing residents in New Brunswick. So some scary stuff. So back to Folked Up Radio. Brand new Truth from the Booth on Folked Up Radio. Big shout out to Mitch Bigger for allowing me to just use his platform to share the stories of the unhoused here in the Halifax Regional Municipality. I don't expect you to catch all the shows. They do air on Sundays at 10 o'clock in the morning. That's Atlantic time, 10 o'clock in the morning, with a repeat at 6 o'clock. If you miss those shows on Sundays, don't worry, because within 24 hours, those radio programs are up on my YouTube page. And I think I started my YouTube channel back in 2010. I'm nearing 400 videos, all videos that have been produced by me in some way or another. So there's some really, if you go back to my first video, the first video that I ever did, I took some stock footage and I did one of those behind the music. But I did it with Mariah Carey. So if you want to see how my range has changed, how my voice has changed over the last, 16 years? I just do it for fun. This here for me, this is therapy. Therapy for me. Okay, so just a big shout out again. Becky is still speaking here. We're approaching midnight. I know last night they went till 11:30. I know that they go from early in the morning, or like 11 o'clock in the morning, until they're going for at least 12 hours. They're definitely going for 12 hours. Can we try? Yes, Maya, absolutely. Mariah, yes, let's have you on Truth from the Booth. One of the best things about that, aside from it being on the #1 folk station in Canada, it's the World Wide Web. So my program that is right here, that I do from the chair that I'm sitting in, having conversations with people on the phone, MP3 file, send it to Mitch, and it goes out to 162 countries. I started in May of 2024, and my shows, the stories that I'm sharing, have reached the ear canals of 1.3 million people. So I'm quite happy about that. I'm quite happy about that. Okay, Final thing. We're at the 10-minute mark. Okay, I want to be out of here in the next 5 minutes. So, what have I seen? I haven't been in front of the camera since Sunday, March 1st. So it's been a while. So, what have I seen in the last few days? What have I seen in the last 9 days? Well, not too much. But what I did see today, I did have a coffee today. Well, I had a meeting today at Historic Properties. I won't reveal anything other than it was a representative from the Halifax Regional Municipality meeting for the first time, and it was just a great conversation. And I look forward to continuing the dialogue. And all I can say is what I was saying and what he does. We're both on the same page. We're just both on the same page. I'm not any different than I was when I was out in British Columbia. Like, I didn't start live streaming to tell the stories of the unhoused. I started live streaming in March of 2017 to build up an audience, to get comfortable in front of the camera so I could document my older sister who was running in the Boston Marathon. That's why I started live streaming. It had nothing to do with the unhoused. And I was going live well before August of 2022. I've been in this province for 4.5 years, and I've seen it do a complete 180. Like, there are times when I seriously question, did we make the right decision in coming back home? And by home, I mean the Maritimes. Like, I was 21 years in British Columbia. Like, I have a whole 21 years worth of friends and relationships in British Columbia. And to be quite honest, this province has taken a lot. It's taken a lot from us. And one final thing, daylight savings time. Daylight savings time, I could go without it or with it. It doesn't really matter to me. What I do like and what I've seen so much of this week are co-workers at the end of their day leaving work. The sun is still out and they're literally skipping out of work. Smiles on their faces, skipping out of work. Longer days are here. Longer days are here. I wanted to mention that. Back on the scooter. One final thing, and this is great. I'm just going to tell you right now, the videos that I do, I'm advocating for people who don't have a place to live. I do my videos to bring attention to those that are already inside, but I'm not making those videos for you. I do my live streams to tell you the realities of what's going on out there. So if you, for whatever reason, don't like me or don't like the videos because you don't like what you're seeing with your own eyes, or you don't like hearing what I'm saying, that's on you. In the conversation I had today, we are in Halifax, Nova Scotia. The gentleman I spoke to has been to Toronto. He's been to Edmonton. I spent 21 years in British Columbia. I know what the downtown east side looks like. We're not there yet. It would take us some time to get there. But if we don't right the ship, we are going to be there. So it's time for people to stop thinking that it's never going to happen, because it's happening, it's been happening, and it's going to continue to happen. As long as there is a rising cost of living, every week new people are going to be on the street. Those are the facts. Those are the facts. And in the conversation I had today, when I started doing my live streams in August of 2022, the audience that I was talking to then could very well be on the street in 2026. Just like that, your world can be upset in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. I know 2020, the COVID, upset the apple cart for a lot of people, and we are included in that bunch. That's what brought us back home. So if my live streams upset you, good. Turn on your camera and prove me wrong. Because I'm just showing you images, and if that makes you uncomfortable, that's not on me. Don't hate the messenger. Write your MLAs. Let's make sure the money is going in the right direction. We've seen what that can do with 3 protests in the last 2 weeks. They are still, as of 11:45, and I'm going to button it up right here, 11:45, 15 minutes to midnight. they're still sitting in the House, still talking. So they are far from passing this budget. So I want to end this the same way I started this. Just congratulations to everyone who is organizing, who is showing up for the protest. And I'll just give a shout out to a gentleman who is quite vocal. I've never met this individual, but you can see him all over TikTok, all over social media. Ben Chaplin, I think Ben Chaplin is his name. Yeah. Anyway, I'll put his information up on here. Just again, just congratulations to everyone who is making a difference, and to the MLAs, regardless of what party you are in right now, you have pumped the brakes on what could be a very devastating budget for a lot of people. And don't even get me started on the trauma that was inflicted on certain groups of people for the last week, thinking that all that funding was going to be taken away, only to have it reinstated again. Like, there was just so much damage done. So much damage done. Unbelievable. Okay. I'm going to stay in my political lane. All I can say is, looks like they're wrapping up here now. So here we are, 11:47, and they are just going off air. So it's been a long day, and they'll be back at it again tomorrow. So just to the MLAs, thanks for standing up for Nova Scotians. It is noticed and it is appreciated. Aaron, how are you? Yeah, Mariah, we'll do a truth from the booth here in the very near future. Okay, that's gonna do it for me. Go hang out with the cat and watch some Stephen Colbert, who has less than 3 months. Stephen Colbert, the late night franchise, goes bye-bye the end of May. I go bye-bye right now. My name is Matthew, and you are currently caught up in the moment.